Yeah. Apply pressure from every angle, you feel me? Yeah, you know. Attack move. Never fold, man. Nah, never fold, never quit, yeah. Keep going. Like, yeah. Now they gotta feel me, yeah. Now they gotta feel me, yeah. Now they finna feel me. I try to keep it cool, but niggas always act a fool. So now they gotta feel me, yeah. Now they gotta feel me, yeah. Now they finna feel me. I try to keep it cool, but niggas always act a fool. So now they gotta get high, smoke that dang. Tryna get M's in the bank, fuck what they think. Knock a nigga whole mouth out. Come side me, top break, throw hands like Tank. Knock it out the park like Hank. I've been doing them planks, what you got on my drink? I've been trying to keep my sane. Humanity so lame, fuck you and your gang. Speaking on the dead man's name.
SKOL VIKES, here we go. SKOL VIKES, here we go, baby, no doubt, man. Another day, another live back again. Definitely a little late, Hey, man, but I'm here, we here, etc. Let's get it. Who in the building? Who was in the building? Shout out Dell in the building, man. SKOL VIKES, here we go. Let's get it, man. Let's work here. Broski Bear in the building. What up, dog? SKOL VIKES, here we go. Bob's Weed in the building. Bob's Weed in the building, or was in the building. Heavy SKOL VIKES, baby. Here we go, man. Let's get it. Yeah, man. Like I said, a little late, but I'm here. A little late, but I'm here. Let's get it, man. Here we go, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, bro. People in the building. Heavy. Here we go. You know what I really like about you, man? You're such an alpha male. Like you and Broski take no shit and you call it how it is. It's real refreshing from both of you. Much appreciated, man. No doubt. Here we go, SKOL VIKES. Shout out Dell in the building, or was in the building. I know I'm a little late, but I'm here. You know how I go. Let's get it, man. SKOL VIKES. Let's get it. Here we go. Shout out Bob's in the building. Say CP time like a mug. Here we go, man. Wild tight. Here we go, man. I'm here. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. So EJ always busy though. I know it. You know it. Big facts, no cap. Shout out Dell in the building. Big facts, no cap, bro. Here we go. Oh man. Here we go, man. EJ finishing his sets, probably eating some cabbage, broccoli, avocado for dinner. That boy Broski Bear in the building, wildin', man. Here we go, dog. Man, let me go, man. Bob, he said it's about time. All good, Bob. All good, bro. You know, busy day, man. Busy day. Here we go. SKOL VIKES, man. Let's get it. Had to hit the live, though. Shout out everybody in the building or who was in the building, no doubt. Now, before I go any further right here, you know, we talk about X factors. You can name any player you want to, which I will. But at the end of the day, if we're talking about the main culprit, the X factor, who does it all fall on? Who will the team rely on the most? We're talking about strictly KOC. We're talking about KOC 4 years in with no playoff wins, going on year 5. Like I've been saying all off season, right? I want to see damn near perfection from this offense. You know, I want to see damn near perfection as far as play calling goes with KOC as well. This should be a smoothly ran operation. Everyone should be in sync on the same accord, period. It's no way around it anymore. It's no excuses anymore type shit. You know, KOC once and for all should and will be held accountable. You know it. I know it. So what is really going on here? We can talk about Jettas. We can talk about Murray, McCarthy, whoever the quarterback may be, no doubt. We can talk about the O-line heavy, the tight ends. We can call Hockenson soft, which he is very soft. But We all know the root of the issue, the root of the problem, especially last year, was what was who? Your head coach. I repeat, your head coach, Kevin O'Connell. Some people call him KFC, etc., etc., etc. Shout out Norse in the building, no doubt, man. Here we go. But you got to understand how important his play calling will be. Now you bring in a Frank Smith, cool. Now the main question is, will he listen to Frank Smith? Will he back up for a minute and really take in what Frank Smith has to say? That's the main question right there. KOC is a very egotistical guy at times. He's stuck in his ego all the time, damn near. He always wants to do it his way. Matter of fact, what did him and Quasi always say? They're doing it their way. Well, turns out, their way hasn't added up. Their way hasn't matched up to a winning way. So maybe KOC, like I said, maybe he's finally realizing he must make a change. He has to make a change. Coaching staff, the ones who surround you is very important, period. Coaching, I repeat, coaching, the most important part of a team. So you telling me KOC is not the X factor? You telling me it doesn't depend upon KOC and his performance as far as play calling goes? You have to dial in. You have to lock in KOC. You hear me? No doubt, bro. Heavy. You and your so-called expertise, you so-called being a mastermind of the game, a QB whisperer. Well, you got a great young QB right there around yonder. Oh, he gonna show you for real during training camp. I stand on that 10 toes down. But it's crazy, KOC. I repeat, crazy work. He had to go get that help from someone else. He had to go put that real work in with John Beck. It should have been you whole time. You know it. I know it. We're talking about development, player coach relationships. You're no different than Mike Zimmer right now. Now you can change it. Like I say, you can redeem yourself this season. This is the NFL. You a brand new season, a brand new year. Everybody starting fresh, so to say, dog. Everyone has the chance to make a name for themselves in a good way or a bad way. But you have the chance to make a name any day, anyway. So what will you do, KOC? How will you respond to the pressure, KOC? Nolan Bain Teasley is in the building now. Your ass is on the line now. No more favoritism. You just not being held accountable. If the season is piss poor, KOC, I repeat, if you have a piss poor season, no doubt, you will be fired. You will be out of there, hands down, man down. I guarantee it. You've had you've had an ample amount of time, KOC, 4 years in, bro, going on 5 now. Still not one playoff win. Well, guess what? This year, you need to win at least 2 playoff games to keep your job. Oh, hell to the yeah. Hell yeah, bro. You need to win at least 2 playoff games to keep your job, period. So I don't know, where your mind is as far as the playbook, the scheme, play calling, wherever it goes, wherever your mind is. But KOC, you need to really lock in and dial in. The season is on you. It is on you. Yeah, it's about execution, of course. It's about player progression, of course. We know it. Come on, bro. But at the end of the day, whatever you want to name, whoever you want to name, coaching is the most important part of a team. we even see players take on the identity of their head coach. So no one can really sit here and say, oh, KOC it doesn't matter what KOC does. No. No more relying on your defense to win you games, riding your defense whole season, damn near. No, it's time for you to step up, you and your offense to step up, KOC, and deliver. Deliver touchdowns, deliver third down conversions, etc. We need 25 plus a game. I repeat, we need 25 plus a game, KOC. Here we go. Anything else is uncivilized, period, dog. Unless we're talking about more points than 25, then it's all good. All this talk about KOC, how great he is. He's been crowned since he has left the Rams. Simply crowned for being under Sean McVay, being right there up under his wing. I mean, damn, the man wasn't even play calling back then. So I ask you, KOC, I say to you once again, bruh, it is on you. The season is on you, bruh, period. How will you handle it? How will you maneuver through it? Do you have a scheme ready? Do you have a great game plan ready? Or will we see the same KOC as usual? The same KOC we saw last year type shit? Who the hell will we see? Oh man, bro. Are you even ready to listen to a Frank Smith per se KOC dog? You know, can you back up a little bit? And I give you credit. You did back up in the draft. You know, you did back up here and there. The quarterback competition, as far as the whole goals, everything you said, you have stuck to it. So definitely get credit for that. But you got a long way to go for sure. But I really want to see what the hell you gonna do. It all starts with you, dog. With you. Is you bout it, fool. Ah. Here we go, man. Let's get to it right quick. Give me 1 second here, dog. Yeah. Boom. Let's get a. No. North's in the building. What up, dog? SKOL VIKES. It's nice to get a cake job once in a while, Dale. Here we go, man. Shout out North's in the building. No doubt. Let's work. Let's get it. We go. Say not looking forward to it. Bob in the building. Chevy in the building. What up, dog? SKOL VIKES. Let's get it, man. He said a heat wave is coming to Boise. 100 degrees days till September. Ooh, 100, man. 100. Fire on the earth, etc. Babylon, stay aware. Here we go. You know it. I know it. Let's work. SKOL VIKES, man. Let's get it. All right, so boom. Now we're going to really look at some X factors other than KOC, but never get it misconstrued. KOC is the main X factor. He is the main attraction per se. Everything starts with him. Good or bad starts with him. Wins, losses start with him. Period. Him and his staff, good or bad, right? Right. So once and for all, will KOC prove something, do something? Not to say he's done nothing, but hell, bro. Can you get 2 playoff wins? Just start with 1 first, but to retain your job, you must get 2, in my opinion. You know? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. But will he finally prove something and do something? Here we go, man. Let's get it. X Factor. Oh, really? Word? About to hear a little earlier. No, for real. X Factor for 2026 Vikings has been identified. Let's go here, right here. The Minnesota Vikings did virtually nothing to enhance their interior offensive line this offseason, rolling with last year's pair of guards, but that's where they're wrong right there. Actually, they did do something to shore up their front. Signing Van Der Mark was something definitely done. So put some respect on Van Der Mark's name. Donovan Jackson and Will Fries while promoting Blake Brandel to center after Ryan Kelly's retirement. Now, according to ESPN, that unit is the club's X factor in 2026. ESPN determined every NFL squad's X factor this week. And for Minnesota, that's the O-line. inside offensive line. And hell, definitely got to play a major role. Definitely will be a factor. No cap. Huh? Come on, bro. Let's just be real here. Let's get it. The Vikings' interior offensive line has to pay off. ESPN, Vikings X Factor interior trenches. In an article that claimed the Vikings have the sport's 22nd best roster heading into 2026. Damn, 22nd? That's it? Oh, more disrespect. Here we go. Seth Walder noted the inside O-line as the X Factor for 2026 interior offensive line. Will Fries struggled last season at guard after signing a big free agent contract with a 6th percentile pass block win rate. Yep. Hey, come on now. We all know we need a lot more from Will Fries. You know, Will Fries definitely didn't meet expectations last year. But he boasts upside, as does fellow guard Donovan Jackson, Minnesota's first-round draft pick in 2025. Blake Brandel played 347 snaps at center last season in his first time playing the position in the NFL. He is expected to start there again in 2026. So you talk about him having 347 snaps at center. That's some pretty solid reps right there. It's not the most in the world, but you can definitely learn from it and grow from it. Here we go. The interior offensive line was a problem for the Vikings about half a decade ago, but has largely stabilized since Kevin O'Connell took over in 2022. Walder added, how those three players improved could play a big role. Hold up, the screen damn moving again. Could play a big role in how much offensive success the Vikings have this season. Now we talk about Donovan Jackson. Here we go. Oh, I know it ain't, man. Here we go. You rang Hu Yang. Huh? No Ed and Eddie tonight, Hu Yang. You hear me? Oh, hey, here we go. SKOL VIKES. Let's get it. Oh man, let's get it. Yeah, here we go. So Donovan Jackson, boom. Jackson produced a commendable rookie campaign, finishing just under 60.0 per Pro Football Focus. And once again, don't be deceived by PFF and all that. He also navigated a broken wrist right away in his career, playing 14 of an eligible 17 games. Hold on right quick. That's right. Yeah, 14 of an eligible 17 games. From the Walder observation, it's all about Jackson taking the next step. He played steady enough to give fans hope for a promising career. No one will be too surprised if he shows up in 2026 and balls out. Oh, for sure. Matter of fact, you expect that from him, of course. Here we go. Jackson also said last month that he's more prepared as a sophomore. I feel like last year I was a headless chicken trying to learn a foreign language with this playbook. Another year under my belt, I come out here and I'm trying to get better with certain details. And that's what it's about, man, right there. The game slowing down for him understanding the system more per se, and really understanding his role and playing it well. I'm talking about no communication. No miscommunication, no dumb penalties type shit. You hear me? No doubt, man. But it will come. I repeat, it will come. And once again, bring it back to that good old boy KOC. It starts with him, period. SKOL VIKES. Next up, we got Will Fries. That boy eat a lot of motherfucking fries with some extra ketchup on the side. Here we go, huh? Let's get it. Hey, Will Fries, don't be a big back, soft big back like Bradbury was, Jack. No cap. You hear me? I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again, Fries. Don't be a soft big back like Bradbury was, no doubt. You know, make sure you want an extra burger. You want some extra cheese on that bitch. Make sure you block and move bodies, bruh. Make sure you ain't one big softy in the front of the lunch line every time. You hear me? Heavy. You want an extra burger, huh? Extra couple wings, extra couple wedges, huh? Extra dips on the side type shit, huh? Well, make sure you go block your ass off every Sunday, Monday, Saturday, Thursday, whatever, man. Heavy. Cause we need way more from you. Give you a little leeway, give you a little leeway. Coming off injury, major injury. All right, bet. Boom. We'll give it to you, give you some time. But this year, I repeat, Holmes, this year, you better come out playing, swinging, and banging. I'm talking about pancakes all over the field. I mean, hell, what did we bring you here for? To knock people over, to move bodies, to destroy your opponent, right? You know it. I know it. Enough is enough, bro. Period. We need you to be a real moving company. You were brought in to do a job, do your job, bro. Period. But please don't be a Garrett Bradbury, a big softy always in the front of the lunch line. You know? Come on, man. Talking about give him some extra garlic bread, an extra piece of garlic bread to go along with the damn spaghetti. So fast, punk chomp. Here we go. But Will Fries, we need more from you. Get back to it. Swerve. Fries is in a different boat. Really? How? He must elevate his game in 2026. Shit, we know that already. While that may sound blunt, it's accurate. The Vikings invested heavily in him, not for an adequate starter, but for a cornerstone player. After his initial season in Minnesota, he still has much to prove. Here we go. Fry's stellar performance with the Indianapolis Colts in 2024 is the caliber of player Minnesota believed they were acquiring. His 2025 season wasn't a complete failure, but it certainly didn't justify his substantial contract. PFF assigned him an overall grade of 61.8, which is merely passable. And PFF, the eye test, whatever one, whichever one you want to look at, he failed both. I repeat, he failed both. You know it. I know it, right? Coming from someone who watched every game of the season, period. Yeah, Will Fries did not play up to expectations at all. You know, matter of fact, he played below. He didn't meet expectations at all. No disrespect. I'm just talking facts here. He got that bread. He got that guapino, etc. That federale, denali, huh? No doubt. He need to bring his A game, then bring his A game. Because last year, I don't know what the hell that was round there. You know? But he was injured. Cool. Give him that. Give him some more time to adjust, etc. But this year, he better bring the pain. Huh? Here we go. What? However, passable is insufficient for annual salary of $18 million. That grade should be closer to 71.8, not 61.8. This is the stark reality of his contract. Hold up, here we go. If Fries makes strides in 2026, the investment will begin to look justified, bringing collective relief. But if his performance remains the same or similar, the situation will quickly become uncomfortable next offseason. The Vikings require the dominant Fries from his Colts tenure. They paid a premium for that level of play. Like I say, they bring him in for a reason, bro. You know, do your job, Fries, or don't do it or not. One way or another, we will find out for sure. You can't run from the season. You can't run from competition at all, unless you're Kyler Murray. Here we go, man. Oh, yeah. Blake Brandell. Brandel has unexpectedly emerged as one of the most intriguing players on the roster. Just a few years ago, such a statement would have seemed odd. Since joining the Vikings in 2020, Brandel has primarily served as Minnesota's versatile offensive line backup, a reliable utility player capable of stepping in at guard, tackle, and even center when needed. Hmm. Shout out Brandel in the building. Now, though, the Vikings are giving him a genuine audition at center. Come on, bro. Tripping. A decision that speaks volumes. Minnesota notably passed on signing a veteran center in free agency or drafting one early. The move follows Brandel's performance last season when he filled in for Ryan Kelly, who missed 9 games due to concussions. Brandel showed improvement as the weeks progressed, apparently convincing Kevin O'Connell and Wes Phillips to continue this experiment. Hope they're right. You better hope they're right. Here we go. Should Brandel perform as a top 15 center, the Vikings' trust will be validated. They might even consider a preemptive contract extension. A 2-year extension at approximately $6 million per season could prove to be a shrewd move if he solidifies his position as a starter by September. You know, no one is safe. I repeat, no one is safe. Here we go. While Brandel typically begins a season as the flexible backup, this time the Vikings are treating him as their primary plan at center. He logged a 61.4 PFF mark, not far off the aforementioned Fries. Pretty piss poor score, according to PFF, you know. In fact, where we at, man? Hold up. In fact, Jackson, Fries, and Brandel logged similar grades in 2025. Decent, not great. So everybody need to step the hell up. No cap. You hear? Everybody around that bitch need to play better. Earn your cheddar. Here. Earn your damn cheddar, huh? For real, man. You know, because what the hell going on around here? Come on, man. We talking about piss poor PFF grades, and I understand you can't rely on PFF. Don't be deceived by PFF and the numbers type shit. But you go by the eye test with Fries. You go by the eye test with who else? Brandel, Donovan Jackson at times. Of course, for a rookie, he had a solid season. No one's taking that away from him at all. But at the end of the day, we need more from him too. And y'all want to talk about old McCarthy this, McCarthy that. Right, injury prone this, injury prone that. Donovan Jackson, how many games did he miss? You know, first season in, wrist injury, and all that. So let's not get carried away with the whole injury prone stereotype stereotype you want to throw on McCarthy. I'm just saying he's not the only one who was injured, and we're talking about more severe injuries as well. We go. What we got next here, man? About ready to damn hold up. So we're gonna talk about the QB competition once again, of course. You know, news is word is. Vikings get a clear message from someone capping and yapping potentially. You know, we must find out definitely though, for real. We go, man. We go. Y'all talking about that heat. Don't run from that heat. Don't be scared of that heat, baby. Embrace that heat, no doubt. Love that heat, no doubt. Heavy. Here we go, huh? You know it. I know it. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Uh-huh. Lamont in the building. What up, dog? SKOL VIKES. Let's get it. Mhm. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Who got that contract? Who got that contract, man? Who that, man? Who that? What he said? That's what happens when he got that big contract. Happens to a lot of people in general. I want all my bitches broken trying. They're wildin', huh? Here we go. And you gotta pay the players, man. If you know if the player is worth it, you gotta pay the player, man. No doubt. They thought Will Fries was worth it. Well, we gonna see this year, man. We gonna see this year for real. They're wildin' though. They're wildin' though, man. Here we go. But definitely need more from Fries. Definitely need more from Fries ass. He didn't do enough. He didn't damn near do close to enough. Period. You know, second year in a system for anyone is always better. There you go, Norse. There you go, dog. You know, big facts, no cap. Year one, like I say, year one, give him a little excuse, coming off a major injury, still recovering per se, learning the system, this, that. All right, now we're gonna see what it really about for real. Year two, guess what? No excuses, Fries, none at all. You know? Don't eat McDonald's French fries, they don't break down. Well, damn. Not, I mean, shit. The whole world know that, huh? Still eat them, huh? Heavy. Here we go. Let's work. Let's get it. Shout out Bob in the building. You know? Here we go. Uh-huh. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. We got next up here. Like I say, Vikings get clear message on QB competition before training camp. Here we go. Is it like, yeah, just like, what? Shit, that's, no, man. Woo, tell you that, man. Rare. Here we go, man. Let's get back to it. Here we go. We got there with that. All right, boom. The Minnesota Vikings have a QB competition between JJ McCarthy and Kyler Murray ahead of training camp. With the battle entering its crucial stage, the question is how long head coach Kevin O'Connell will need to decide on the starter. O'Connell will have all of training camp and the preseason game to decide, regardless of who wins. Former Pittsburgh Steelers offensive lineman Willie Colon notes that the Vikings head coach shouldn't drag out the process. Colon spoke from an offensive lineman's perspective and noted that the quicker O'Connell makes a decision, the more it will benefit the unit. Hey, guess what, my dude, my dog? You hear me? Offensive lineman, all that cool. Doesn't matter though. Doesn't matter what you feel or think, bruh. Period. You hear me? Here we go. This is Vikings business for real, no doubt. Now, as far as the competition goes, guess what? KOC doesn't have to rush nothing. Huh? I don't care who knows this, who knows that, how much time you have or don't have. You know, these are NFL quarterbacks. JJ McCarthy going on year 3 in the program, in the system. Kyler Murray, and, and if he's getting less reps, so what? Learn on the fly, right? Period, dog. No cap. He chose to come to Minnesota because he thought it was an easy route. It would be a sweet walk. You know it. I know it. You know, the man said it himself. So he's here now. Ain't nobody finna cry for him, but he want to cry already type shit. You know? But just like Sean Salisbury said, once again, he's been around a runner from competition. You know, he's always been a victim of competition. You hear me? Period. That's who Murray is right now. You see it very clear, ever clear, and I ain't talking about the liquor, you know? Crying already like a little bitch, complaining instead of participating, practicing, working, period. You know, studying his playbook, studying reps, putting in extra reps type shit. He want to sit up there and cry in the call. Huh? Come on, man. Here we go. Period. You know, let's get it. We go. We go. Said YT, you two must be effing around. Those comment didn't come across on my chat feed. Hey, they might be, bro. They might be, right? You never know. You know? Right, Norse? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let them do what they do, bro. Period, right? Here we go. But you never know who's doing this, who's doing that, right? Right. Who's real, who's fake, right? Right. You know it. I know it, bro. Here we go. Let's get it. SKOL VIKES. Uh-huh. Yeah. He says, EJ, I will say one thing. The O-line does need to get used to whatever QB's cadence. They got plenty of time to get used to it, Norse. Period, dog. You know, how long do it take to get used to it? You know, you get reps with the ones and the twos. They got what, 8 weeks or something like that to figure out the cadence, figure out the voices, etc. I don't want to hear no excuses about that for sure. Then you got preseason as well. Shit, more than enough time. These are NFL ready players, man. They get paid millions to adapt and adjust. And they've been in the system for damn near 3-4 years concurrently, right? Right. So at the end of the day, you know, like, okay, chemistry, build chemistry right now. Build chemistry right now. You build chemistry in OTAs, minicamp, etc., dog. The chemistry should be there. Matter of fact, we go, man. Let's get it. hmm Back to this article right quick, man. Here we go. Let's get it. hmm Moreover, Colin went into detail about how the two quarterbacks differ, so it would be ideal to know the winner as soon as possible so the offensive line can start getting reps to build familiarity with each other's player style. Hold on, did I miss a part right here? hmm What would I say from an offensive line standpoint is I wouldn't let this quarterback competition drag out because if you're the Vikings, either you're going to move forward with Kyler Murray or you're going to recommit to JJ McCarthy, Colin said on the July 7 edition of Good Morning Football. Either way, you're going to have to figure out who's going to be your guy, but make that decision soon because as an offensive lineman, those two guys present different logistics and how you run the offense. Hey, you'll get a look at both for sure. Here we go. hmm So boom, boom, here we go. They said that already there. What this here? Hmm. Minnesota O-line would benefit from early decision on QB battle. Moreover, Colin went into detail about how the two quarterbacks differ. So it would be ideal to know the winner as soon as possible so the offensive line can start getting reps to build familiarity with each player's style. Each guy has a different cadence, how they scramble, Colin added. One guy may step up in the pocket, another guy may like to come out the back door. All those things affect the offensive line and affect the offense as a whole. When it comes to KC's offense, it's about rhythm. No shit, Sherlock. Duh. Here we go. It's about trust. It's about reps. I would like for this thing to happen early, whether it's week 1 of training camp or week 1 of the season. name the guy, go with the guy, and move forward so this offense can be in tune. Hey, listen, bro. Like, I understand what you're saying, etc. But guess what? You're in Vikings business for real, huh? No cap. You know, you're putting your nose in Vikings business once again. I understand the Vikings are real hot right now, but you're gonna speak on the Vikings bet, speak on them, do this, do that. Get your cheddar, get your Greta, your Guali, you hear me? Heavy. But at least make it make sense a little bit, you know? Come on, bro. Here we go. Hmm. Are we gonna talk about Murray here? Really? So they're giving up on Murray already per se. All right, man. Here we go. Should the Vikings move on from Kyler Murray after one season? O'Connell has a track record of getting the best out of his quarterbacks, but former NFL quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick believes Minnesota should avoid making a long-term commitment to Murray, even if he plays well this season. I do think it'll be a one-year great experiment. Great experiment, Fitzpatrick said on the July 1st edition of The Rich Eisen Show. Matter of fact, I broke that down, no doubt. Had to get on his head top as well, make his head drop heavy. Here we go. It's going to work well and then potentially trail off after that, but I'm excited to see how it goes this season. I'm not saying they won't keep him for more than a year. He the same bozo head, huh? Joe head talking about, oh, you got a Corsten Murray just falling off and everything becomes a disaster. Basically what he said, because you got a Corsten, his leadership, his focus on the game type shit. So why the hell would you even want to start with him? Duh. Why would you even want him in the building in the first place, bro? Duh. The hell going on around here? Oh, you have one good season, and oh, here comes Murray. Here comes the Murray of old. Just like he said in the video, Kyler Murray will always revert back to his old ways, just like Kirk Cousins and just like KOC. You hear me? Heavy. I've said it 1,000 times, right? KOC is the Kirk Cousins of the head coach position, period. You know it. I know it. But Rich Eisen, one thing about Rich Eisen too, really all of these guys in general, dog, no cap. They never ask these punk chumps why, especially when they say some dumb shit on some goofy type ill, dog. Let them get away with it, ride out, slide out with it. Like what? Huh? Can you ask them a serious question for once? I'm talking about they say something about the Vikings business makes no sense at all. Pretty much false, no doubt. Come on, man. Here we go. I think his best year with Minnesota will be his first year. And if they keep him after that, it's going to trail off because some of the issues that came up in Arizona are going to be the same issues that follow him. You see me? You hear me? Once again, why would you want him in the building anyway? Huh? Which he don't know nothing anyway. But if you're the Vikings, why the hell would you want a guy in the building to do good for 1 year, then fall off, trail off, etc.? Get back to his piss poor ways? I mean, why waste your time at all? Like, really, why waste your time at all, Jack? No cap, bro. Here we go. Here we go, man. Let's get it. Wow. Where we at here? Where we at? During his time with the Arizona Cardinals, Murray posted a 92.2 passer rating with 20,460 yards, 121 touchdowns, and 60 interceptions in 87 games per Stat Muse. And you always have to fact check Stat Muse as well. Here we go. It will be interesting to see whether Murray makes the most of his second chance as a starter or if McCarthy edges him out. And that's what we're all waiting for right at the end of the day, no doubt. You know it. I know it, bro. Here we go. Huh? Come on, man. For real. Time we got here, man. Yeah, I'm probably finna slide up out of here. A little shorter live tonight. See y'all on the next one for sure. No doubt. Get into these comments right quick, man. Let's get it. Here we go. Anyone know what kind of leg break Fries had? I know it was nasty. I know it was real nasty, Norse. No cap, bro. Here we go. Let's get it. So you give Fries a little bit of a leeway for sure. Just a little bit of leeway, yeah. Coming off a massive leg injury, yeah, man. May take a little more time to get back right, get back to 100%. But this year, I repeat, this year, oh, he better bring the noise, bring the pain, all that. Here we go. Here we go. I watched the video on MCD Fries on YouTube. I won't eat them anymore. I feel you. I dig it, Bob. I dig it, bro. No cap. Who knows what it is, right? Right. Here we go, dog. SKOL VIKES. Let's get it. The potato off gassing one. Wow, bro. Wow. If you give them water during a drought, parasites come out of them. Oh man, you cool. We cool. Everybody cool on that, huh? Yeah, no doubt. Here we go. Mine either. I saw a few earlier, but not recently. Here we go. He said, I agree, Norse. I would hate to say a shit ton of false starts. For real. Bat in the building. What up, big dog? SKOL VIKES, bro. Here we go. What he said? They just want to know who wins so they have more time to make fake stories up. I mean, why rush, right, Bat? I mean, why rush, dog? May the best man win. These are NFL players. They should be able to learn on the fly. And at the end of the day, it's not on the fly anyway. They've had OTAs. They've had mini camp. They've had off-season workouts. They should be training together right now. So this whole narrative of, oh, it's not enough time, not enough reps. What? They're gonna get first string reps, second string reps, etc. So you have a full training camp, man. What? You have joint practices, all type shit. So what are we talking about around here? So kill all the noise surrounding anything and may the best man win. You know? It's about puff, puff, pass, pass. Shout out Chevy in the building. That boy Chevy Wild in the building, man. SKOL VIKES, here we go. Oh, man. KOC better get it right or he is gone. No doubt, Bat. No doubt, bro. Period. 2 playoff wins. I repeat. Get it. 88 now, Chevy. Nice Chevy, 88 Chevy. Old school. Who pulling up in the old school? You hear me? Let's get it. He say, damn ads. Hey, Norris, ads get you paid, right? Ads get you paid. You hear me? Heavy. SKOL VIKES, man. Here we go. Let's get it. Bob, 7 to 8 and rain in the area. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Explain the 35 QBR rating for JJ, and I'm all in. What you mean explain, Bob? I repeat, what you mean explain, dog? How about you go watch the last 6 games of the season, compare the stats of the last 6 games of the season and the beginning of the season, right, Bob's weed? And you tell me, bro, what the difference is around yonder, period. Here we go. It's word, you know? Say thanks, CJ. No doubt, bro. All good. Hey, shout out Chevy in the building, bro. Much appreciated. You hear me? No doubt, man. Let's get it. Shout out all my big dogs, my levy dogs, my subscribers, my supporters. Once again, you are much appreciated. For life, never forget it. For real. Here we go. PFF is trash. I trust my own eyes, Bob. I'm still going back and watching last year's games. Understood, Norse. Understood. Makes sense. Makes definite sense. Oh, yeah. Here we go, man. Let's get it. We'll be free. That's free. Here we go. It's cool about 10 a month. We go, man. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. This crap was being said about Caleb Williams last preseason. Dumb down the playbook, cadence problems, etc., etc. And you see what happened with Caleb Williams, right, Bat? When he finally got a coach who was competent, finally got a coach who wasn't trying to change the man, but what make him a better man type shit. Everything changed, everything turned around in the boogie downtown. That's all JJ McCarthy needs for real. Somebody on his side like Ben Johnson is on Caleb Williams' side heavy. No ifs, ands, buts about it, right? Right. Ben Johnson will ride for Caleb Williams to the end of the time, to the end of the night, day, whatever, dog. Through the fire for sure. I mean, hell, he'll ride for all his players like that. But the way he changed Caleb Williams' mentality, man, his mental gave him a certain confidence and belief. That's why I always say and will remain saying that coaching is the most important part of a team. That's exactly why you see teams with a lot of talent that never win shit. Chemistry, cohesion, all that matters. You know it. I know it. Here we go. But yeah, dog, it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. Like I say, KLC has been getting away with Purdy murder since McCarthy has entered the building and all that for sure. But we'll see. We will see. At the end of the day, like I've been saying as well, McCarthy can't run from competition, period. He has to step up and face the competition like I'm sure he will. And he just needs to say fuck everybody and prove everybody wrong. Go put the work in, go work, put the pads on, and show a different side of his game. He will get development this year, even if it's late development, even if it's only because Murray is getting development and KLC damn near has no choice, but he will get it, period. So what is he going to do? Question is, what is he going to do with the opportunity he has? He's fighting for everything, fighting for his spot. Murray is coming in said he will take his spot, basically called McCarthy sweet, is the reason he wanted to come to Mini, period. You know it. I know it. So the question is, what will JJ McCarthy do? Huh? Well, I'm pretty sure he will step up and show out. Without a doubt, Yeah. But you can't run from the season at all. You can't run from training camp at all. You can't run from joint practice at all or preseason at all. Who's ready, who's not ready. That's what it is. And I'm going to bring it all the way back once again to KOC before I get up out of here right quick. KOC, once again, it is on you. Nothing matters if you don't do your job. If you are piss poor, it doesn't matter at all. How good your defense is, how great your defense is per se. How much, wow, how much talent, how many weapons you have at the skill position per se. How good your running game is or not. How many great coaches you have around you. None of that matters at all. If you don't get your ass in line, bro, straight up, it's on you right now. So forget training camp, and I don't literally mean forget training camp, of course. But KOC, what have you done with your playbook, my boy? Once again, is your playbook up to par, dog? Is your scheme up to par? Do you have a logical game plan for both of your quarterbacks, whoever it may be? Are you ever going to show your greatness? Oh, the greatness that everyone talks about, but you haven't shown or earned. You know it. I know it, bro. Here we go. You can run from it. You can be protected by it all you want. But the real see, the real know, the real feel. You hear me, KOC? No doubt, bro. and never get it misconstrued or twisted. I want you to win, my dog. I want you to win for real. Hell, I want to see y'all boys win. But sometimes it feel like you want to see them boys fail, my dog. No cap, bro. Here we go. And guess what? If you can't do play calling and be a great play caller, give it up. You hear me? Heavy, dog. No doubt. Yeah. Delegate play calling to somebody else and rock and roll with it. That doesn't make you a lesser man, a lesser coach, nothing. You're still the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, you know? Manage the game, KOC, properly. Manage your quarterbacks properly. Build a system, KOC, properly. Heavy, you know it. I know it. It's not about ego. Get out of your ego, Jack. No cap. And if you need to back up and let somebody else call the plays, let somebody else call the damn plays, bruh. Yeah. Because that shit show last year was horrible, was atrocious, was ass, trash, all of the above. And if you start out that way again, you should be immediately terminated. No questions asked, no 2 weeks this and oh, give him a chance, give him a shot. No, man, no. This man has been here 5 years, and you can't get your offense right in 5 years, huh? You can't find a quarterback in 5 years, Jack. No cap. You got all these weapons, all these damn weapons. Everybody catering to KOC once again. Huh? First time they ever catered to Brian Flores in a draft ever, as far as free agency goes, right? Ever. Besides the Blake Cashman, Grenard Van Ginkel acquirings. But other than that, who cares? And, but this is the year right here, KOC, bro. You should have been out the door with Quasi, but they had to pick one, and I'm sure they picked the right one. Wish Quasi the best, of course. Even though if he is being quiet like a little chomp. But it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. You hear me? No doubt. Maybe the NDA hasn't waved off yet. Maybe he got another year or two. Oh, man. Here we go. But KOC, my dog, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to see your team win? How great do you want to be? You always talk about legacy this and legacy that, being your best when it requires you to be your best. How many times have we heard that from KOC, the good old boy, the good old buddy pal, KOC, huh? Type shit. Oh, be your best when it's time to be your best or when the time requires you to be. Motherfucker, you wasn't your best one time last year. Motherfucker, you still ain't coached the full 4 quarters yet. And you talking about big bucks, huh? Getting paid in the shade type shit. Guapino, Federale, Denali type shit. Coach of the year type shit, and you ain't earned a damn thing. It's coaches around there lapping your bitch ass. I repeat, KOC. It's coaches around there that done lapped your bitch ass like that there, like that right there. Lapped you twice. Matter of fact, who I name him right quick. Boom, Sean McVay, hell, lapped you twice. You know it. I know it. Dan Campbell, huh? Lapped you twice, huh? Heavy. Well, I ain't gonna say Dan Campbell. Y'all pretty even. Y'all pretty damn even. Matt LaFleur lapped you twice already early. You know it. I know it. Ben Johnson did you bad early. Here we go, man. And you really should have beat him twice. So I'll give it to him, but I won't give it to him. Because you talk about head-to-head matchup, no doubt. It is 1-1 technically, period. It really should have been a clean sweep. Peep game. Here we go. But at the end of the day, dog, oh man, KOC is your head coach. Another year in. Can he redeem himself? Hell yeah. Question is, will he redeem himself? Man, shout out Bat in the building, dog. No cap. What he said, bro. North Free is enjoying the best Vikings podcast on this platform with Vikings Universe. Oh, man, appreciate you, dog. Shout out Bat in the building, bro, for real. No doubt. Matter of fact, where the sirens around this bitch, for real. What Chevy said, right? Fundamentals and development. I repeat, fundamentals and development. Big facts, no cap, Chev, no doubt. Here we go. Here we go. So, what he said, you gotta love EJ. Shout out Norse in the building, dog. Heavy, here we go. KLC has yet to prove he's an elite play caller. He doesn't seem to have the killer instinct. It's almost like he tries to give the other team a sporting chance. That's what I mean right there, Bat. That's what I mean, dog. Right there. Yeah, you know it. I know it, bro. He never put his foot on a team neck. Take respect, get the check, heavy. You know what I'm saying? He never keep his foot on the gas round yonder. He can never seem to put a team away, period. It's like, damn, bro. Some teams you should just put away early fourth quarter, early third quarter, etc. And he just can't do it. He'll give you one or two every now and then, but not consistently, not enough. Shit, bro. Here we go. He say, don't miss words. What's up? EJ, I'm gonna send you a vid. Adam Thielen on KFC. Bet, Norse. Do it, bro. Do that, bro. No doubt. SKOL VIKES, bro. Here we go. Let's get it. I'll break it down in the boogie downtown for real, man. Here we go. Let's get it. Say short on X, Norse. Here we go, man. Even in the 14-win season, we had a chance to beat Green Bay down so bad they would never recover. But he called them back into a dog fight. Piss poor Bat. You hear me? Piss poor Bat. No cap. And everybody want to fall on and lean on that 14 season wins. So, them 14 games won. How many playoff games you win? Exactly. Not a damn one. So enough of the saving, KOC. You hear me? Oh, give KOC another chance. This is his last chance. Period. That's Green Bay. You want to beat them down for all past transgressions. Big facts, no cap, man. You know it. I know it. Here we go. Hey, but I'm finna get up out of here, man. You know what it is, dog. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell as well. Share this with any and everybody you know for sure. Support the grind, support the channel, man. Takes less than 1 second. Why not? You support the fake, support the real, for real. Let's get it, man. You know it. I know it. Big SKOL here, SKOL VIKES, win, lose, or draw, but we come to win. Down at the levee, we going fishing at the levee. SKOL VIKES, man. We run the north. Huh? Believe that. Here we come.